So, songs, what we doing?
Heavy meditation.
You gotta do heavy meditation.
Yes.
That'll be a must.
Never Gonna Let You Go is always good.
No, I'm thinking heavy meditation. Never gonna let you go.
Yeah,
Yes. Something up for
Spirits, huh?
How many songs in all?
I guess so.
3 or 4? 3 or 4?
It's a little sad, like keeps working.
Okay. 4. Just going calculation by EP standard.
Meet Joseph, Omar, and David Higgins, better known in the local music scene as the Chinese Connection Dub Embassy. The three brothers share a deep love for writing and performing reggae music and can be seen most Friday and Saturday nights. But this gig is different, and several other musicians will be joining them. It's 1 o'clock on a weekday. The venues in Midtown are closed, and no one is playing on Beale Street yet. This show is for an exclusive audience that doesn't pay a cover charge, and their IDs aren't checked at the door. They're not even old enough to get in most of the music halls in Memphis. They're the patients of Bonheur Children's Hospital.
Not only do we spread it, we spread the word out through our music, but the message behind the music as well. It touches you. That's the best way to put it. It's still feeling like that, really,
The Chinese Connection Dub Embassy is just one of over 40 artists participating in Musicians for Bonheur. The Musicians for Bonheur project raises money and awareness for the Children's Hospital through live events and the creation of a compilation album featuring unsigned Memphis musicians.
Sponsors will raise money that
does not go into their own pockets,
but rather straight to Bonheur
and their efforts in pediatric medicine.
For 2014,
the sales from the CD and the cover charge from the live events go straight to the hospital to support their efforts in pediatric medicine. But it doesn't stop there. A special part of the charity project is visiting the patients and families of Bonheur and sharing their love of music.
Well, the whole purpose of our department is to bring, normalization, to bring calming, and what better than through the language of music.
I love coming down here and playing my guitar. You can't beat a smile of a kid. And when a kid smiles at you for playing something that they know or something they like, it's just very heart-touching, and you can't beat that feeling. So I would come down here today or tomorrow or any other day. All you have to do is just tell me when.
Patients able to leave their rooms visit in the hospital lobby for a live acoustic performance of songs that have been written by the performers or cover songs that provided inspiration. For bedridden patients, today's concert will be coming to them for a VIP visit.
The moments when we got to go into the kids' rooms and got to see them smile, they look at you like you're the greatest musician in the world, and I'm just a guy that plays Memphis, and I think it touched my heart more than it even did those kids. So it was amazing. I'll never forget this.
Here we go. Rock me, mama, like a wagon. There you go. Rock me, mama, every way you feel. Hey, yeah.
To say it's a blessing is like an understatement. They're in there in a room with a TV and they can't go nowhere, and so we get to go in there and pour ourselves out to them. It's just awesome to walk in there and to give them something, live that's not on TV or on a video game.
All of the musicians involved with the hospital visits write original music that will be featured on the annual compilation CD. But for the patients, they take special requests.
Drive all night to keep her warm inside. It's frozen. The story of my life.
Wow, I guess singing the One Direction song I never thought I would sing.
The little girl's favorite band was One Direction, so we gave it our best shot, and
you just keep on going because you see their smiles and they're looking at you and you're just like, I gotta keep on.
Well, she had the biggest smile of anybody in the room.
That was so sweet.
We tried.
We tried. Thank you so much.
These musicians aren't paid or given a bar tab. They don't even charge for their CDs. For some, the reward is the smiling faces and seeing the impact their efforts have on the patients. The Higgins brothers saw firsthand how their music made one patient's day a little brighter.
There was one little guy that stuck out for me. Jerron was, he came here, he was really in pain, really emotional. They always say music soothes the soul, so that caught him. He had a smile on his face. It really touched us, and we just really fed off of his vibe, and he fed off of ours, and his mother was just astounded. Ended up taking a picture with the little guy. And
there wasn't a dry eye, and I remember the grandmother looking at us and saying, everything is going to be okay. and we all shook our heads, and you know, for that moment, everything was going to be okay.
For older patients like 18-year-old Brandon, musicians that come through are a welcome sight. Brandon's musical knowledge stands toe-to-toe with the Higgins brothers.
oh, you know what? You just messed up. You just messed up. This goes out to you, Brandon. You just messed up.
Brandon is a musician himself. His transplant rap is already on YouTube.
Just had a transplant, live from hard, man. Went easy, I'm by my mic, man.
For teenage patients like Gabby, it's a chance for her to get out of her room and make new friends. She makes such an impact on the musicians that they form prayer circles in hopes of a speedy recovery, and they come back to visit her and her father in her room.
I don't think, I'm not familiar with that one. I know the song. My poor, poor, I'll do the.
My favorite moment was when I got my first boo. She just stood there, frozen. Let it go, turn my back and slam the door, and here I stand, let the storm rage on. Cold never bothered me anyway. You like it? That was frozen. And her little curls are just dingling on her head. I was like, give me a hug. Oh, so sweet. Oh, thank you, baby. You are so beautiful.
For other musicians participating in the project, it's coming home and saying thanks. Many of the musicians involved with Musicians for Bonheur have their own experiences with the hospital and have jumped at the opportunity to participate and give back.
Bonheur helped my kids. We had experience in the ER, we have the surgery center, and we have the illness. So we've been on every floor. If I can give back any way, this would be it.
You know, I do have memories of being kind of freaked out, you know, it's a hospital. But now as an adult, I look back and the compassion and the care that they always put forward was amazing. And that's probably what made the difference in helping, you know, ease that pain for a child to come in. If they know somebody cares, then it's a little bit easier for what they're going through.
Bonheur Children's Hospital was able to take care of these musicians as children and is open to any child in need of medical attention, thanks to the many fundraising projects, big and small. No matter the dollar amount raised, any help is welcome.
All these wonderful people who have received the care who come back to Bonheur and say, I just want to give back today. I was a patient at Bonheur. I went through the bunny tunnel. I got a toy before surgery. Their children or patient as they grew up, and it's just an incredible way for them to give back. So there's just already such a connection of wanting to give back, and there's the patient wanting to receive something besides a medical treatment. And so there's just a magical moment that happens, you know, especially in that intimate room-to-room experience that we have.
We always complain about our daily lives and our stuff we got going on. We don't take the consideration, look towards others that have it a little worse than you do. So we have to be thankful for that. And if this teaches us anything, it solidifies the message to us personally, just to be thankful for the family that we have, for the friends that we have in this world that we live in.
They didn't say, no, you can't. They went, we will help you so you can.
Man, I was like, don't cry, Danny, don't cry. To be a part of it, a small group of people that get a chance to do this.
I'll never forget it. I lived for it. I've been waiting for this day.
This is the first time I've actually feel like now I've really made a difference. It was awesome.
You're worth it. You're worth it. The fight.
Oh love, won't you help today? My heart is burdened. Let us drive every step of the way. My love is worth the pain. Despite my trouble, my love will remain the same. Oh love, are you with me now? If we stand by each other, we will make it through somehow.